Hello, dear Cancer. Welcome to Divine Debut. Thank you so much for being here. This is Kathy speaking, and this is your mid-month of May 2019 general and love reading. So, dear Cancer, hope that you've all been well. Let's see what's going on. Mid-month of May 2019, as it is retrograde season. We're all dealing with matters of the past. Let's have a quick peek at what's happening for you on a general level as well as on a love level. I'm tripping over my own tongue. In the now position, dear Cancer, you have the High Priestess. At the foundation, 10 of Wands. In the recent past, the Moon. A lot of mysteries, dear Cancer. A lot of mysteries that have been very burdensome for you. Crowning is the 4 of Wands. So a lot of mysteries around a marriage, a commitment, secrets being held, withheld, information not being shared. And we've got the 6 of Cups. And the 6 of Cups can speak of you share children together, okay? In a marriage where there are children, okay? There's something about the mother here, the Moon. The Moon can speak of fears. There's strong energies of the Moon in both these cards. We've got the 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles says to me that you've been working really hard, maybe even to understand what's going on here. I'm going to say some of you could be a mother. You could be a mother and you could be in a committed partnership or relationship with children. But there have been secrets here as there's been a burden around your security, your home, your emotional security. So this is the Moon can speak of deception, dear Cancer. And I feel it's got a lot to do with the Moon here. So we still have one eclipse on the 21st of June in your sign, and it's right on the, it's an eclipse, so it's on the North Node. So this is like finishing up those last 18 months, what's been going on with you. This is the soulmate connection. Some of you could be a mother and you've got children and you are dealing with a soulmate, maybe through work. Okay, what's beneath it? And we've got the 2 of Cups, yes. This is a soulmate connection. For some of you, this could be a heavy burden where a relationship, a partnership is concerned around business. There may have been deception, things that haven't been shared. Okay, and we've got the 2 of Swords here, which can speak of a decision that you've needed to make in the past. Some of you may have not been able to make that decision as you, I feel with the 8 of Pentacles here, that you've sort of put that on the back burner. That's what I feel. Let's take more cards. Let's look at the Lenormand. Now we've got the eclipsed moon here. The eclipse on the 21st is going to be a new moon in your sign. Therefore, there will be new beginnings. We have the Tower, which is isolation. This could be restrictions. This could be work. This could also be, you know, you're in that that glass tower and there's been a lot of loneliness. So this may have been some sort of a connection. That has been, for some reason, there hasn't been a lot of truth around it. Let's have a look. We've got the mice. So suffering losses, having bad luck. The mice can also be, you know, some sort of a destruction. Maybe this could be suffering losses at work, even emotional losses. We know that the mice can be some sort of a depletion, okay? A flora, even a disease. And a disease can also mean something that is something that we've, that has penetrated, okay, penetrated into something that brings you stability. Now, the Tower can also mean a relationship or a commitment that hasn't been healthy, okay, with the mice here. And we've got the Scythe here. So the Scythe can mean severing ties, ending the cycle, but this can also mean, we know that the Scythe can also mean after losses, where business is concerned. After losses, this could be the end of that, and you could be receiving the harvest. So there is, the Scythe can be really hard, yes, but it can also speak of manifesting something. So feeling as though there is abundance here. And because we've got the Six of Cups, this is a balancing out of the emotions. This is also a card of trust, so trusting what's at the bottom. And we've got the feminine, the divine feminine. Okay, and she's very sexually driven, as you could see. She's someone usually would be very fiery. She does have the glyph. She does have the glyph of Venus, so she is seen by you. If you are masculine, this is your partner. If you're feminine, then this is you. Now, because we've got Venus here, we could be talking Libra, Taurus, but also there is fire. She is someone who's very sensual, very sexy as well, so very attractive. She's very open with her sexual side, so very communicative about that. She flaunts it. She's not someone who holds back on what she feels passionate about. And we've got the cross underneath, which can be a burden. The cross can also speak of beliefs, okay? So let's take more cards. Let's have a look at love. Now, we know that the High Priestess is someone who has strong intuition. The High Priestess is also very spiritual. Now, the Moon can be our subconscious, what we know deep within our core. And this could be you trusting your gut, that whatever you've been through, what is on your mind is getting settled, getting stable. But some of you may have been waiting, and I'm going to say, waiting and wishing for that soulmate connection. As you've suffered a lot, if there's been a breakup and you've thrown yourself into work, and this connection may be from around work, or some of you are willing to put in the work. That's what this could also say. Two of Swords speaks of, going with your intuition. You can't see. In the distant past, you've taken a risk, okay? We know that the Page of Wands is the adventurer, someone who wanted to have that adventure. And we've got Temperance here. And Temperance can speak of being patient, but also it can speak of something that is divinely guided towards you, but it comes in due time. Let's have a look at love. And we have get to know each other. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. So this is talking about meeting another's needs. And it looks as though the feminine here, the divine feminine, is someone who shows their needs. They show what they desire. Okay, let's have a look. Let's take some more cards. Okay, and this is a number 44. So it is an angel number. And look at all the happiness here. Get to know each other, which means someone's been quite secretive and not very open with their emotions. Let's have a look at the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess, dear Cancer, could be someone who does tarot, someone who is very spiritual, someone who could be an advisor for others. Let's have a look at her. And we have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles, she could have strong earth. Okay, this is an earth sign. The High Priestess is Virgo, Pisces. Okay, so we've also got Libra here. So some of you may be dealing with someone who could be a Virgo, I would say more than likely. Now the Six of Pentacles does speak of generosity, but has there been equal opening, equal sharing of emotions? I wonder. Let's have a look at that Ten of Wands. And I'm going to say, for those of you that are leaving a heavy burden in the past, maybe a marriage where there was a lot of deception. So a lot of you have been throwing yourself in work, trying to escape a situation at home. You may share children and you feel the obligation, but this could also mean divorce. Okay, we've got the scales here. Now this does also speak of harmony. And we know that the High Priestess is number 2. Let's have a look at the moon. And we've got Three of Pentacles here. So there's been a third person here. Okay, there has been someone in the past. Someone has been quite deceptive here. And the moon can speak of strong emotions, a very strong connection as well. Let's have a look at the burden at the foundation. And we've got the Magician. So the Ten of Wands does turn into the Ace. So does the Magician. It is an Ace. So again, communication has been quite burdensome, as someone hasn't been open with their truth, with their obligations. They have not been sharing. They haven't been open. And therefore that is what was karmically going to make this connection take the downfall. As we know that the Tower does mean solitary, okay, loneliness. Now, a lot of people could be in a committed partnership or relationship but feel lonely. Let's have a look at that Four of Wands. And there is the decision. There is the decision. What do I do? Do I leave my obligations? How could I do that? How could I leave my children without their mother? How could I leave my children without their father? And of course, suffering financial losses here. We've got the scales. Okay, we've got the scales. Now the Magician is as above, so below. So this is a reflection. We know that the Magician is strong communicative skills. And the Magician is also Mercury. Mercury rules Gemini as well as Virgo. So some of you could be dealing with a Gemini and a Virgo if you're choosing between two people. We've got the Two of Swords. Let's have a look at the Eight of Pentacles. And we've got the Hanging Man, which is Pisces. Again, Pisces could be the ending of a cycle. That's enough sacrificing. That's enough. I'm surrendering to whatever's going to happen, says Cancer. I'm surrendering it and leaving it to the divine. Okay. And we have got the Magician here, which is major arcana. We've got the High Priestess. We've got the Moon. Quite a few major arcanas. Let's have a look at this Six of Cups. And we have the Devil. Oh my God. So dear Cancer, this is your 7th house of partnership. You've been dealing with the devil. You've been dealing with the darkness. You've been in a cycle that was hard to break. But this can also mean a very strong attraction, very sexually and physically drawn to a soulmate connection. And this is very fated, what you're going through, dear Cancer. We also have a full moon, an eclipse, a full moon eclipse in the sign of Capricorn on the 5th of July, everyone. And we know that full moons are culminations, they're endings, they're eclipsing the darkness out of your life. Now, because we've got Capricorn, I'm going to say you may also be dealing with someone who's got strong Capricorn in their chart, and this could also be you. It could also be you and how the people you attract into your life, whether we know that the devil is usually a negative energy, but if this is a sexual connection, but not only sexual, it's very spiritual. We've got the cross underneath, okay? We've got the cross underneath. And we've also got the High Priestess, which is very spiritual. Let's take one more card. And we've got the Empress here. And the Empress is Venus. So Taurus, Libra, doesn't have to be. The Empress is who you are attracted to. And this could be a mother, someone that has their own children. What's at the bottom of the deck? And we have the Fool. Looks like there is a new beginning for you, dear Cancer. You are severing ties. You're speaking your truth. You're severing ties. You are chasing what you desire. You are now chasing what is important to you. I want to take just one card on the decision here on the Four of Wands. One card. And we've got the World. Okay, so some of you are ending that karmic cycle, no doubt. Some of you are also dealing with someone that is at a distance. Okay, you're severing ties with the past and you're moving towards your desire. You're getting to know each other, and you're getting to know each other on a very deep, very sexual as well, very intimate level. And I'm going to say also that the Devil is Saturn. So you've been through the ringer. You've been through a lot. This is the culmination of the past 18 months, dear Cancer. What you end up with is the Empress. Now, and I feel that the Empress is your connection, is your person. Now, I'm going to say that the Devil, being Capricorn, means that you've worked very hard. You've worked very hard. You've put a lot of effort. Even if this is a cycle for business, okay, where you've been working really hard and spinning your wheels and not really getting anywhere. You've got the Three of Pentacles here. Okay, for whatever reason, your talents were not seen with the Moon. Okay, you were hoping for a celebration, for stabilizing something, securing something that you've created. The Empress is saying you're receiving the harvest. This is your abundance. Okay, but of course the abundance will come once you've made the space for it. Let's see. Let's take a couple of messages which may not resonate with all of you, dear Cancer. We have, if you won't or can't accept my life and my ways, then we're over. I can have any man or woman with the blink of an eye. This speaks of a strong, egotistical, egocentric person that you've been dealing with, dear Cancer. Okay, someone that you've been dealing with that was quite egocentric and you've suffered a lot. I want you in my life for today, tomorrow, and forever. I would say that this is your new connection, or a connection that you've been dealing with from the past that will be coming back from the past or from a past lifetime. I want you in my life for today, tomorrow, and forever. And that is a strong connection. And we know also that the World card can also mean this is successfully closing a chapter, but this is also beginning another chapter, right? And this also, even the World card can speak of marriage, commitment, seeing someone as, you're seeing them as they're your world, okay? The World card can also speak of marriage, yes. All right, my darlings, my dear Cancerian people, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I do hope that it gave you a little bit of clarity. It's time to get to know each other. What a tongue twister. And I'm going to say, do not fear the changes that are ahead of you. Okay, as this is you brushing up on those last 18 months. You've been put through a lot. You've had to prove yourself. It's time to reap the rewards now with whatever you've been dealing with. Some of you may also be pregnant. We've got the card of sex, the Devil, and we've got the Empress, who is pregnant. Okay, pregnant with a creation, physical, or something creative. All right. Thank you, guys. Talk to you soon.